In this video, I'd like to discuss digital printing. We can start in control. There are a couple of products I consider digital printing. One of them would be the digital prints product, which is a large format print product, the reprographics product, and the small format print product. They are very similar with some different options included. If we go into the estimate for digital prints, the first thing we come to is a template. This is defining which type of print you're creating. This will dictate a number of things, but the most common is whether you're printing directly to a flat stock material or a roll stock material. From there, we'll enter in the quantity that they're ordering, the height and the width, the specific printer, there is one, and then the resolution. What material we're specifically printing on. First, you'll want to choose a category, and then a specific material. From here, there are a number of options to see what is happening. The first thing we'll come to is the eye on the printer. This is just showing the run times, setup times, and any other times that are occurred based off the information we've added. Same with the labor and same with any production materials. If we look at the eye for the information for the material itself, here we have the default gaps, margins that have been defined in the system, as well as it's showing how many up and across and the total amount of print area, scrap area for the number of sheets required. From here, we can go into our finishing and other options. We'll say we have to laminate that product. At this point, it is pulling the lamination from the digital print. It knows which template to use, such as custom lamination, based off the template above. So if I'm looking at the template for custom flat stock prints, you'll notice when I select laminate, it's pulling up the template custom laminate. This template is very similar to the template for the digital print. It's just defining the defaults, meaning it is custom lamination is defaulting the laminator and a thermal laminate. Then you can choose your lamination where you could have that default, any backer, or any additional information. On the right side of the child window, you'll see two small buttons. The top one will open up the lamination into a full large screen. This is the same screen then that the digital print is on. It just gives you some more information. It also allows you to add additional children to the lamination if required. We can also look at mounting, which is if we are mounting this to another substrate. Cutting is to cut these out. We haven't cut them yet. And when we're cutting, again, it's pulling from the template and defining what it's being cut. The only change here would be what complexity, since it's defaulting to the material and how the cutter that you typically would use. Now, back to the print side. After we've added the material, you'll notice there's a single-sided, back-to-back, or double-sided based off the material and the equipment used. There's option fields below. You'll see the sample of the application tape. There are additional options if need be that can be added by your implementer. And then our overall description, notes, and text, if any. On the left side, after we fill this information, you'll see an Options tab. This Options tab will give you a list of questions, modifiers that can be set up for your shop, as well as miscellaneous and quantity grid functions. There's a Totals tab. This is the breakdown of the revenue and your cost. So we have all the price that we're charging. The actual, this is for the print. The children is for the cutting, laminating, and mounting. and then a combined total. Any modifiers that were added, any discounts, it gives us a subtotal. Below this is our cost information. You can overwrite the entire project by the square foot just by typing over the square foot price. If that square foot price is also going to include this children dollar amount, you'd want to check that box so that it does not calculate the children twice. This concludes the basic video on digital prints. I do recommend looking at the setup videos to set both the template, the printer, and the materials. Thank you.